First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm Mike Pringley. You know his songs, you know his story, but did you know that Frankie Valli is coming to the First Coast?
So excited. The legendary singer and original Jersey boy will be in town singing all of his hits this Saturday. And guess what? I got the awesome opportunity to talk with him ahead of his show. Check this out. Oh, what a night. And you have only one night to see Frankie Valli at the Florida Theater on January 14th. And guess what? He's joining me now. It is such an honor to speak with you. Thank you for joining First Coast Living.
It's really a pleasure to speak with you, too.
Oh, thank you so much. What has it been like performing for all these years and to hear the younger generations singing your songs? I mean, they're such classics.
Well, it's fun doing something that you really love to do and being able to make a living doing it. So that's the great part of it. And building a base of fans who stay with you through all the years that you've been in the business.
And what has it been like to see your life played out in the Broadway musical Jersey Boys, which, by the way, I saw in Vegas, and it was absolutely amazing. But what is that like to kind of watch that?
Well, in the beginning, the first couple times I saw it, it was kind of strange.
I bet.
You know, looking at yourself, it's like actually seeing yourself in the past and all that you've gone through to get to where you are.
Yeah, I mean, if for anyone who has not seen it yet, it is still in production, by the way, which you go out and see it. But did you actually think that this would continue as long as it has?
No, I never did. I thought maybe 6 months, a year, and it was amazing. It's over 12 years already.
It's amazing. It is so cool. And for people who may not have known or heard, you released an album in 2021, A Touch of Jazz. Tell us about it for those who haven't heard it.
Well, it was a project that for a long time I'd planned to do and just never had the time to do it. And I did it a little at a time in my home studio. And it took about 3 or 4 years to do.
What can we expect at your show, though, here when you come to Jacksonville?
Well, you'll probably get everything that the people came for. And in most cases, in my experience, for all the years that I've been doing this, people never get enough of the hits.
Of course.
You're right. You can do all kinds of new material, and it doesn't mean a thing.
Yeah, they want to hear. Well, speaking of the hits, maybe not necessarily what was your favorite song unless you just have it, but what is your favorite one to perform?
There is none that I can think of it in particular.
Really?
I mean, it's like a guy who has 12 kids and somebody says, now, which is your favorite kid?
Wow. Yeah.
At the time you are doing it, recording it, it's the most important thing in your life at that moment. But then that passes, and then there's the next record, and the next one, and the next, and it goes on.
And talk about the deal, the handshake with Bob Gaudio. I mean, you guys are still friends, still in business. Again, if people don't know that story, can you touch on that a little bit?
Well, our handshake partnership came out of the fact that probably at the time that we created it, neither of us could really afford an attorney.
Wow.
You know, so it's a Jersey thing that has been a part of my life. I mean, your word is your whole thing in life.
And so you just had that trust from day one, and that's amazing, the career that you've had together and just as friends and the rest of the 4 seasons. So we cannot wait to see you in Jacksonville. Again, thank you so much. This was such an honor. I'll admit I was a little bit nervous. So safe travels with everything, break a leg, and thank you once again.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Of course. And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website at firstcoastliving.net.